G'day guys, welcome back to the Beard Hospital, and in this episode we're going to cover something that's very near and dear to my heart because I'm wearing it right now. It's the short beard. The short beard's become so popular that my friend Trevor today just passed me an article showing that there's a crisis in the razor industry because so many guys are growing facial hair. The short beard itself is one of the most popular that I'm seeing right now. In the last 6 weeks alone, I've travelled a lot in Australia, including twice to Melbourne, twice to Adelaide, once to Canberra, as well as living in Sydney. And I'd go so far as to say that in some venues, at least 1 in 3 guys has a short beard of some kind. So it's a very popular style. We're going to cover in this video, from a barber's point of view, how to cut and maintain a short beard so that it looks its best. We're going to step it through from A to Z. It's quite a long video. So if you're a barber and you're interested in seeing how that's done, then you can watch it all the way through. If you just want the highlights, then we'll come back at the end, fast forward to the last couple of minutes, and we'll do a quick recap and show you the before and the afters and a quick rundown of what was done. So without further ado, let's crack into the video and I'll be back later to wrap up.
Starting off with just a little bit of a tidy around the ears. Got some lovely length on his hair here, don't really want to do much with that, he's going to grow it out. But what we can do is just make sure it's nice and sharp around the ears, because what we're going to do with the beard is we're going to do a nice fade. So we're going to start real short and then come up into slightly longer length as we come at the front. So it'll be predominantly with the clippers. So we'll maybe start with skin on the sides here, and then coming up to maybe 2, 1.5, something like that at the front. Tidy up moustache, real nice sharp lines on the cheeks. Then we'll come and tidy up the neckline. So you can see the neckline's a little bit crooked at the moment. So we'll start off just getting that nice and straight, not going too high up. Then we'll do a nice clean shave on the neck. There we go. So this length that we'll be doing on the beard with a nice fade is going to be ideal for using the military brush, so we can really manipulate this coarse beard and get it into a really sharp fade. Brush, it's going to be ideal on our beard today. The beard's really coarse, so this just helps to mould it into a bit of shape and also get away those hairs that are really close to the skin. Help to bring them up so we can get them all clean cut. We're also going to put some oil on this beard just to help it get some moisture in there, because it is so dense the skin can get a little bit dry underneath, so the oil is ideal for just helping to improve that. And we'll be using the shave gel to get a nice clean results on the cheeks and the neck. So as I say, we're going to start with perhaps something like a 2 on the front here, just to get a nice even finish. But using clipper over comb on a beard like this, you're going to end up missing some hairs and it's not going to be an even close finish. So we want to get that as clean and as sharp as possible. So using the guards is probably the best answer. So that's giving us a nice even base. And then we're going to work from the sides into that. So I'll just get you to pop your head back on the rest here. Nice and sharp around the moustache as well, just so it all flows together. Moustache, make sure it's nice and clean off the lip and tapered up underneath the nose. Back down a little bit so I can get to your neckline. Can you just put your head forward for me? Perfect. Push this down, loosen up this a little bit. here we've got a slightly squinted curved line, so we're just going to take this up a little bit higher so we can get a nice clean line, basically nothing that's going to have any bumps or ridges in it. So on this one I'll probably start at the highest point that it's been taken in, so that way we've got a real nice clean line to follow. So we're just going nice and sharp. So we're just going to clear away all this excess hair before we go in and shave. Probably in a neckline like this you need a couple of squirts. Rub it into your hands and then just work it into the skin. This works great after a hot towel or even after you come out of the shower when the skin's nice and warm, and you'll find your razor just really glides through it. And also it's great again because it's clear, you can just follow the line. So it's quite bristly here, but it really actually shouldn't matter. You've got a nice clean sharp blade, and with the shave gel this should glide fine. As long as you follow the way the hair's naturally growing, and you follow that, you shouldn't have any problems. When shaving the neck as well, never be afraid to put a little bit of pressure on it to tighten the skin up. When the customer starts turning blue, that's usually when you put too much pressure on, but yeah. Little bit of aftershave serum on after the shave. Keep the skin nice and hydrated. This is alcohol free as well, it's not going to dry out the skin after the shave. Keep everything really nice and fresh. Set you back up, man, and then we're just going to sharpen up your cheeks. I'll just put your head back, man. So again, we use some more of the clear shave gel. And work that into the skin a little as well. So again, we're going to start sort of middle of the mouth. You can see there's a natural line there anyway, so we're just going to follow that and keep a nice curve on it rather than going straight angles. And with the shave gel, you can really just let the razor do the work, because it softens the hair down, makes it real easy for the razor just to glide, so you don't have to worry about having to put too much pressure on the blade. This is it, so I always go from sort of the middle of the mouth, and that gives you a nice sort of line to follow then. It's really easy then to follow at home, and it's easy for the barber to follow as well. Gives it a nice clean finish, I think, as well.
And just a natural sweep up to the sideburn.
This is it, yeah. Nothing too angular, or try not to. It looks more natural, everything sort of flows, I think, with a bit of a curve on it. Especially underneath here as well, it's just curving slightly as well, so it's nice to follow that on with the cheeks.
Yeah.
So we're just going to tidy up any loose little hairs. So this is another good test as well. When the head's back and the neck's extended, it can look perfectly straight. When the head's put forward, it can look slightly angled. So it's best to get both perspectives, and then you'll get the truest line. So what we've done, just tidied just around the ears, and then given it a little bit of a fade just from 0, and then coming down from half, 1, 1.5, just to 2 on the chin. So still a little bit of length and a bit of shape as well, and it draws the face out. And then tidied up that line underneath so it's nice and sharp, kind of curves round, following this nice curve on the cheeks as well. Tidied up around the moustache, cleaned on the lip. Now we're just going to apply a little bit of oil. Again, the oil's really good, especially on a close beard like this. Not only does it add a bit of shine and lustre to it, but also helps to moisturise the skin underneath. So yeah, just a little dabber full and really massage it into the face. This is really good for the hair as well, sort of lifts it up, stops it lying too flat. Good for the skin as well, get some blood flowing into it. Keep those hairs nice and thick. Put on a little bit more of our aftershave serum as well. This is Summer Waves, real nice smell. So we'll have it.
What do you think?
Amazing work, man. He's a genius.
Genius. So that was Darren, and if you look at the before and the after photos, now Darren is a model, and even he looks better when his beard has been trimmed and neatened up by our barber. Just to recap, we blended in the sides nicely, made the hair all the same length, applied some beard oil for some luster, and then shaved nice lines around the neck and cheek area so the beard looks crisp, it looks sharp, it looks professional, but it's still rugged, it's still masculine, it's on point for what's fashion right now, and it's a lot less maintenance than shaving every day. So if you like what you see in this video, guys, we've got plenty more to come. Please give us a like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Until then, keep it fresh between the ears.